Hello and welcome. My name is Robert Schäfer, and in this video I will show you how to run an Oracle Apex application against MongoDB. This application will contain an interactive report and a form page based on the MongoDB data. Well, at first we need some example data. No, not Scott AMP again. Some real data. What about some Apex books? I open the page of a German online shop and search for Oracle Application Express and just the ebooks. And here are some books. I copy the URL to clipboard and now I open a tool called import.io. With this tool you can extract data from web pages. I will show you just a simple example with extracting these books. There are many more features, but I won't go in detail. I think this would go beyond the scope of this video. If you're interested in this free tool, more information is available under import.io. In my case, I create a new extractor and paste the URL. I turn the extraction on, and now I can grab the data from this page. At first I grab the image. This looks good. Here is the preview of the result set, and I also name the column as image. I want also the title of the book. This is the column type text, the author, it's this one, and finally the price. This is a number column. And that's it. I save it. And now I can download the selected data in JSON format. I will upload it directly to my server. Okay. I connect to my server. And let's have a look at the file. It's an JSON array, and here are my columns, the image, the author, the price, and the title. The image title and the image alternative are the image descriptions, and we automatically created also the price source, which contains the original source value of the number column. For the sake of brevity, these three columns will be skipped over in the codings. And yeah, let's upload this data to MongoDB. I use Mongo import. It should create a database called Apex REST. The collection is called books. The type is JSON. The file name. And it's in JSON array. Yeah, now open the Mongo console. Show all databases. Here's my automatically created Apex REST database. Switch to this database. Show all collections. And yeah, let's query the created books collection. Yeah, here's my data in the MongoDB. I can also query every book, for example, where the author name includes Scott. These are these 5 books, and for each document a unique ID was created. This primary key will be used in the REST API to identify the book. The RESTful API is created with Node.js. The codings are already prepared. This is my Node project pointing to the source volume on my server. I use the Node module Mongoose. Mongoose is especially useful when you want to interact with structured data in MongoDB. It allows you to define a schema for your data so that you can interact in a structured way. There are also a lot of helper functions, as we will see in a moment. First of all, the schema, the way to describe the structure of the data. This schema defines the name of each item of data and the type of data. The image as string, the title, the author, price as number, and based on the schema, a model called book is created, which I will use here in my main code. I also use the module Express.js. Express is a web application framework for Node. In this project, mainly used to organize the API routes based on the URL paths. My API path is /API/books to query every book or to post a new book, and it's /API/books/ the book ID to query a single book, or to query the single book via the object ID, or to update or delete a book. This is the get method to query all books from the book model. The method find is called. This is a helper method from Mongoose to query the documents. In this case, to loop through all documents, and the response is posted in JSON format. Pretty much the same when querying a single book. The method find by ID queries the documents with the object ID passed by the URL request. And yeah, let's check these two get methods. I open a REST client. At first, of course, we should start the Node project. Okay, the Node project is started. I open the REST client, and at first I query all books with the known path /API/books, and here's my data. I query a single book. I have to copy a current ID and paste this one in the URL. And here's a single book. Updating a book, it's the same. For example, setting the price to 45 euros. And the price is set. Let's check this with the get method. And the price is changed. Looking at the source code, here is the put method. For updating, I query the book again with the object ID passed by the URL request, and update the columns with data sent up from the client as part of the put request. Same as the delete request. Here's the method find by ID and remove, and the post request to insert a new book. I create a new instance of the module book. Let's have a look into the Apex application. For the GET requests, I created two web service references. The first one, get all books, the known path, the get method, and output format is JSON. Test this one. Here's the data. And the second one, to get a single book. Yes, the object ID is passed from this page item p9 underscore ID. At first I start the application, how it looks like. This is the interactive report based on the seen web service get all books. You can do all the stuff in interactive report like you used to do, or filtering the price column, lower 40 euros. And selecting a single book uses the second web service, as we have just seen. Looking at the codings, under pre-rendering is the web service request, which fills the collection with the result set in JSON format. And the interactive report uses JSON table, a function from the new native JSON support in database 12c. It passes the JSON data and exposes it into a relational representation. And fetching a single book, change the page. Here is the web service request again to fill the collection. And second page process, this uses the package apex_JSON, which is shipped with Apex 5, and it writes the data into the page items. For the DML statements, I'm using the function make REST request from the package Apex Web Service. Here is my URL again, the post method to insert data, and passing the form data in the body. Be aware to set the correct content type in header, and the update, same structure, the put method, and I'm passing the object ID in the URL, and same as delete. I'm just using the delete method and passing the object ID again. Testing this API in the Apex application. Start it again. Here it is. First the update. Apply changes. And here it's updated. Let's double check this on the database. And here is the new title of the book. Inserting data. Here it's added. Let's have a look at the database, and here's the new book, and also deleting this one. And it's deleted. Well, that's it. A brief introduction into some technologies, how to build an Apex application based on MongoDB. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks and bye.